Well, hello, all my amazingly beautiful Capricorn friends. My name is Libra Empress, and we're going to be discussing your tarot for today. Now, remember that this is a general reading, and this is for yours as well as for my entertainment. And also, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. That way, you'll always be up to date with the content that I produce, and you'll be a part of our family, alright? Alright, let's get going, shall we? Now, before you see three very sloppy piles, sorry. Past, present, and future. Now, remember, when we get to the future, that is not set in stone, and that can change at any time. You choose it to, alright? Now, the fourth pile here is all the energy between past, present, and future. And then I've got the bottom of the deck. Now, this will either resonate or it won't. If it doesn't or if it does, what my best advice would be to seek a tarot reader that you love and adore and ask for a personal tarot reading. But also, you know, go by how you feel that they handle their ethics and honesty or whatever, right? And also by how much you can afford. Because in this time of crisis, you don't want a fucking tarot reader to overcharge. And a lot of them do overcharge. But you want some good ones. And I think by the end of September, I'm going to start actually. Yes, I'm laying down, sort of. I am going to actually be doing videos on all of the tarot readers that I personally love and am a part of their zodiac family, if that makes sense. Just like you're a part of my zodiac family. I want us to all build and like connect, you know what I mean? So I've got like quite a few really decent tarot readers. I don't know if maybe we're all, or like we all have the same tastes, because they each have like a shit ton of subscribers and whatnot, but I don't think it's about how many subscribers as much as it is the ethics and quantity. And the tarot readers that I enjoy are really, really decent individuals, and I like that about them. Okay, now let's get going, shall we? Sorry, I gotta move these out of the way. Okay. It's a little dark in here, sorry. Now, past energy, you're at a 5 of hazards, so you're dealing with poverty, financial loss, and a shit ton of anxiety. You didn't like that. Nobody likes that shit. But you were able to overcome it, even though you were, at that time, currently going through a 5 of wands, which was quarrel, strife, and competition. Okay. So you're fighting with someone, right? Look at that. You think it's something important, and they think it's something important, but really it's something stupid. You're fighting, and and there goes your friendship, relationship, whatever, crawling away. Is it what you're fighting over really worth losing that relationship? I mean, the only one to answer your question, Capricorn, would be you. Okay, or I mean, technically this is past energy, so you already answered it. I just don't know your answer because it just kind of is just floating in the air. Anyway, so you were in a 6 of swords, travel, leaving the past, and transitioning. So you did some mental spring cleaning, but in fall. No, I'm just kidding. It's spring cleaning. This is past energy. You know, when the weather outside, it was beautiful, but it wasn't super hot. It was just kind of mellow yellow. Yeah. So all that chaos beneath the boat, you're over there going, I'm heading to calmer waters. Fuck you later, alligator. I'm out. I'm Eddie and Spaghetti. We're going to party hardy and drink Bacardi, eh? Which left you in a 3 of wands. Cooperation, progress, and group effort. So you were never alone. You just cut out the drama that kept your mental space from clearing. Which is funny because I feel like you were an 8 of swords too. So, you got the lovers. This is romance, sex, and blinded by passion. This is current energy. Okay? Oh man, it's so good, isn't it? Loving someone, being loved. But if all that shit was gone, would you have anything concrete with this individual? I mean, in my picture here, she's sidetracking him with a kiss as she rips out his heart. And he's over there giving her a vagina spray. Because she's dead and she smells horrible. But look, like, think about your relationship that you're in. if all the passion and love and romance was gone, because, I mean, over time you got to keep that alive, but, well, you don't have to. You choose to if you really love that person. You can keep your love for them burning for years. Some people even until they part by death. But for you, it's like each of us have a love story that's completely different, but at the same time it all involves the same thing, love. But you know, if all that sizzly hot shit was gone, would you have anything concrete holding you together? Or would you guys part like like a tree to its leaves during fall? Or the Red Sea, if you want to go biblical. Okay, so currently you're dealing with a Queen of Swords. Now, this is a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. This is someone who's intelligent, sharp-tongued, and unscrupulous. Oh my gosh, this queen. You ready for it? She wasn't given her crown. Okay? She wasn't handed down the mantle. She didn't marry into greatness. Okay? What happened with her is that her and her King of Swords built their kingdom from the ground up. Each of the kings and queens in the tarot deck did. Okay? They evolved in one way or another. Some in finances, some in love, some in, you know, in swords, air, and logic, and some, let's see, some in passion and fire, fiery passion, like Sagittarius and Aries and Leos. Each of us, as queens and kings, evolve. But she's not gonna, regardless of what she's wearing, she's gonna fucking defend her family and her friends and her beliefs. She's mean. Don't get scared though. She'll tell the truth. Even if it hurts, because, you know, she's a Queen of Swords. Then you're dealing with the Empress, and some people take that as the another Libra card, because Libra is justice. But this is also like fertility, maternal, and successful. Oh man. Okay, so you're dealing with an empress, or I believe that each of us, regardless of what's between our legs, has male and female energy. Alright? Now we level them up. The top level for female energy is the Empress. Top level for male is the Emperor. You don't fucking wake up one day and are that. You've got to go through some serious shit. And Capricorn, you've gone through some heavy shit. Alright? I'm pretty sure you had a hard childhood too. We all have. And you kind of feel alone, but you're not. Like, I tell everybody that they're not alone, because we as a Zodiac community need to lean on each other more and know that even though the world's chaotic, we are all together. Which leads to how you're feeling now. You're getting success and recognition, and you're very victorious. Yes, you are. You publish that book, write that screenplay, make that film. I feel like you did something great. You know that saying for greatness? I don't remember it. I'll have to find it and then present it to you. For actually, when I start doing daily horoscopes, I'll find it if I can, and then have it as the title picture or something. I've been so freaking busy. I haven't been able to do horoscopes. It's like 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, you know. Alright, future energy. Sorry for wasting your time. Is the Knight of Swords. This is someone who's a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Someone who's brave, ego, lack of emotion. Someone who rushes in. This guy is going fast. Be it a guy or girl. Okay? The best way I can explain this, Caps, my beautiful Capricorns, is this. Imagine you're the ocean. You're calm. It's a beautiful sunny day. The heat of the sun is just warming you up, and you're swaying. Oh my gosh. You can hear seagulls. you're splashing on rocks or wherever you're at, because you know you could be any of the 7 oceans. Is there 7? I feel like there should be more. Anyway, so out of nowhere, this guy comes in the form of a storm, right? Comes in fast, and he's swaying you, and the clouds are thick. There's electricity filtering from them to you, back up to them, and it's just like you're in a hurricane. It's just you're blinded by all, like, how cold and wet everything. Well, you are wet anyway, but I mean, like, your water temperature chills, and you're swaying, and then suddenly, as fast as it came, it left, right? And you're swaying, and you're slowly calming down, and the sun's coming out again. Now, my question is to you, have you changed? Or are you the same as you were before that storm hit into you? Most people nowadays, which is sad, would agree that no, you haven't changed, you're still a body of water. But in reality, I mean, you have changed. You're a completely different person. Just like you're a completely different person now than you were when you started this reading, and then you'll be a completely different person after. You're ever evolving and growing. This person's bringing in a new perspective that's going to shake your world, rock it. I'm surprised I don't see a Tower card. I don't think I do see Tower. It's weird that I feel that, though. I think there's a mini tower coming for someone you know. Alright, 3 of Swords. This is heartache, jealousy, and loss. Okay, 3 scenarios I'm going to give you. Okay, don't jump to conclusions unless you know the facts. Alright, this is possible future energy. You're cheating, or your spouse is cheating, or you've entered into a third party, or they've entered into a third party. Alright, into another set of relationships or whatever, right? It could go on. We're networking here with our with our body parts. We're the human networking. Anyway, yeah, that could be one scenario, okay, that you're really pissed off about, or they're pissed in. It's gonna come down hardcore. It's like really bad. Now, it could be scenario number 2 that, well, let me give you an example. I know a Sagittarius who's 18, almost 19 years old. She got married when she was 17 to a Cancer. They've been married almost 2 years. Okay? Anytime she gets a chance during the day, she calls her mom and rags on her husband. And she talks shit about him. He doesn't do this, he doesn't do that, he's so mean, blah, 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 over every little stupid thing, right? She's reaching out and making her husband look bad in front of her family. God, her mom doesn't like him, her stepdad doesn't like him, her brothers and sisters don't like him. Brother and sister don't like him, right? He doesn't do that to her. He doesn't reach out and complain about her. Because he grew up believing that you work together by talking it out together and not bringing outside sources in. Now, what's going on here is it could possibly be that you're complaining on your spouse too much instead of working on the problems at home, or they're doing that to you. People are whispering in each of your guys' ears, hey, Capricorn's a piece of POS. And then they go, hey, Capricorn, they're a POS. You know, shit like that, right? Neither of you are. Unless, and I don't feel like, you know what's funny is that she does that to him, and the relationship's, it's pretty decent, you know? He's not emotionally, physically, verbally, or mentally abusive to her. He's not. And she does that to him. Now, that's just one scenario, alright? Well, number 2 of the 2 of the 3. The third one would be that something takes priority over your relationship, okay? It could be a substance abuse, alcohol, drugs. Maybe it's porn, video games. Too much of something can be bad. Too much of anything can actually be bad and toxic to your relationship. I didn't see a toxic card, and I don't feel like it's super toxic, but at the same time, I mean, you need to work it out. Now, I have I almost said spouse. I have a coworker who Well, I haven't worked with him in over a year. I love him. He's absolutely awesome. He's married too. And he works 3 jobs just to stay away from his wife, I think. Because she's very insecure. I mean, who wouldn't be? I mean, after the shit she's gone through, which was worse than what he's the best she's ever had, okay? But he doesn't, he thinks he needs to save up money. So he works so much, you know? It's hard for him to get a day off to where he can spend time with her. It's not because he doesn't love her. We show love in a different way. But he puts money and work over their relationship. But that's their relationship. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, before you rush out to your significant other and bitch slap them and accuse them of shit, think about which scenario this could be. Okay? My husband, when he gets in trouble with his dad or his mom when he was younger, they keep accusing him of shit, right? He finally turned around to him and went, you know, if you're going to keep accusing me of shit, I'm going to start doing the shit so that at least when you're accusing me, it will at least be truthful. They stopped accusing him of shit. He was little. So you might, if you don't handle this and think about what you're going to say and how you're going to say it to whoever you're going to say it to, you might actually create a third party from nagging. You don't want to nag. You're dealing with the justice system, impartiality, fairness, equality, or a Libra energy. Now, Cap, here's the deal. You could be going to court. Maybe you accuse them of doing something that they haven't done. And you know, they were being secretive. What if they were being secretive, right, towards you? But they were actually creating a birthday party from you. Like a surprise party of some sort. Or some grand gesture of love. Because we each show love for our significant others or people that we're with differently. Like Libras, most Libras that, like, especially me, I show my love for my significant other and family members different than they ever show me. Because I want them to feel as loved as much as I wish they would love me. But that's not always the case. Okay? So you're going to court. Or you're not. Maybe you're calling judgment, right? You got to think about the situation. Weigh your pros and cons. I'm surprised I don't see a King of Cups here, you know? Or it's asking you to use empathy and love in your decision-making process. I mean, as you can tell... Yeah, actually. I don't know if you can see it. I'm sorry. You're weighing your head and your heart on this decision of spine. In a wig. Doesn't love wigs. That's fun. And what's crazy is you're going to learn your lesson. It's going to be the end of one journey and beginning of a new. And you're completing it, right? And while the world's going to hell, you're there with your significant other. Yeah, you went through some shit. Now, I've got like 9 minutes to do this before I gotta go out. So I'm going to do your 4th pile. Okay, so you're in 10 of Swords. Disaster, rot, ruin, and destruction. Everybody wants a piece of you, and they're trying to take it from you, and you're just like, put it back. I need that. Get your hand out of there. Stop it. Stop it. That tickles. Ow. Ow. Stop it. You're dealing with an Ace of Swords. Trial, intellect, and action. So, you're going to be saying shit that you might not mean and burning bridges that you might not want to burn, and you might end up coming back later and wanting to fix it, and it's going to be burned. And if you tell someone that you love them for years and then suddenly you tell them, I've never loved you, blah, 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 I was just using you. And then you're separated for a while and then you realize what you lost. And then you crawl back to them going, I love you, I'm sorry. And by chance, if they take you back, okay, Cap, just listen to this. If they do take you back, anytime you say I love you or show any affection, they're going to question that in the back of their head. This is going to be one hell of a mind fuck for them, okay? And it's torture, actually, because I'm going through that every day for like 3 years now. Not sure if what I have is real or if it's not. Now, you're calling judgment. You're accepting responsibility for the karma that you dealt and that you've been dealt, okay? And you're saying no more. Putting your foot down. Your patience... You're patiently gaining progress with something. Do with money. You've got a soft stalker in the form of a creative, kind, and artistic Cancer Scorpio, or Pisces. Soft stalker. Only a hard stalker if I have the Devil card. Okay, Knight of Hazards. So you got a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, someone who's ambitious, material possessions, and an entrepreneur. So you're getting paid really good, and you're working your ass off for everything you want. But are you really getting anything that you need out of this situation? You need to ask yourself that. You're playing the Fool card, so you're on a new journey with hasty steps. What's it? Hasty chat. Yeah, first steps and hasty choices. So you got a bit of pep in your step. All your baggage is gone. I mean, I think that's because you went into 6 swords and you decluttered. You were like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm not going to weigh myself down with the regret. I decided to free myself. Drop all the heavy chains. Like Ebenezer Scrooge. And, well, maybe that's his, like, old boss or something. He's carrying some heavy fucking chains. But, you know, he dropped the regret and started to change his life and live for the better, which will lead you to the 10 of Hazards, which is wealth, family, and contentment. So you're happy, you're enjoying life. Yes, you are. But you're also being in a 4 of Hazards, so selfish, hoarding, and possessive. And this is all the energy between, so you'll know where it goes. So somewhere along the line, this is how you felt. You were like, no, I'm not answering that door, leave me the fuck alone. Which is nuts because, I mean, you're dealing with, well, maybe this is you, or a Taurus, or a Virgo, or another Capricorn, right? So, you're responsible to determine new beginnings, okay? This is someone who has, stock market tips. So, if you're hungry, they know where to tell you to go for food, depending on your area. If you need shelter, they know where to tell you. If you need help with a job, or with rent help, or anything, you know, they know how to help you. Somewhere along the line, you're an 8 of Swords, and I feel like that has to do with the past, and maybe, I feel like it's bits of energy, because I said 8 of Swords earlier, I just don't remember when I said that. But it's just like your lack of action, feeling like a victim in no-win situations. But remember, this is all in your head. This is, even though it feels like you're alone and you don't know what to fucking do with yourself, you're definitely not alone, okay? A lot of people go through this, okay? You're not trapped, okay? You're victorious. But you're currently in a hermit mode, right? Or somewhere along the line you were, or dealing with a Virgo. It's just solitude, respite, and self-reliance. So, everybody wants a piece of you, and you're just like, no, I'm doing me. You even got that person, I don't know if you can see him. Where is he? Hold on. So he's, if you look over her book, on like the first slit, he's like peeking through. He's like, psst, hey Capricorn. I'm wearing a trench coat and nothing under it. And guess what? And you're like, oh my gosh, what? He's like, I've got an unlimited supply of toilet paper and hand sanitizer in here. And you're just like, oh my god, go away. He's like, I can't. This is my second job. I'm Jake from State Farm. Oh fuck. It's all because I peeked at that. Sorry. I peeked at fucking, I've never noticed his face before, but he's always like trying to entice her. Hey you. And all those other people are like, hey, my fingers are long enough. Want to pass me up some Twinkies? But you're partnering with someone. So celebration, partnership, and good times. So I feel like this could be like one of these 4 situations, all right? You just got married. No, you're pregnant, and that's, well, the just got married is number 1, okay? Number 2, you're pregnant, or your significant other's pregnant. Number 3, you're creating something fucking amazing. Oh, absolutely amazing. And it's gonna ripple shit in time, right? It's absolutely amazing. Number 4, you're coming together with a colleague at work. Not for romantic partnership. I mean, it could be, but this is to build something great as a project. All right. Bottom of the deck, you've got the Hierophant. This is a Taurus energy. This is someone who's, well, actually, you're waiting for the truth, okay, of the situation. You know, And that's funny because you got the Three of Swords. So maybe you're trying to figure out, is this what's really going on or is it not going on? See? And you got to use logic there. You don't want to push them away by accusing them. I mean, the best way to push someone away is to constantly accuse them. Everybody deserves the benefit of the doubt. And if you've had this shit happen to you in other relationships in the past, you know, if sometimes people, I mean, you should leave that with the past person, because this new person or the person you're with is not the people from the past. They're a completely different person, okay? And if, like, the situation keeps being the same and repetitive, they keep cheating on you or something like that, say that is the situation, okay? What it could be is that you're manifesting them kinds of relationships. But I didn't see the manifesting card. That's just a, like, an out-of-my-head thing. We all deserve the best. And Capricorn, you deserve the best. Alright? You are absolutely fucking amazing. Now, I love you. I gotta go do my patrol for the night. You'll see this in the morning, so I won't, because it's like 2 in the morning. I'll be asleep when you view these, because I'm a night owl. But I love you. You're gonna have a really great day. I know that you're going through some heavy shit right now, but you've got to figure it out. And you're definitely not alone. You're just waiting on the information. Okay? I love you. Thank you so much for listening to me. My name is Libra Empress. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Join our Zodiac family, for gosh sakes. I mean, leave a comment. Let me know how you're doing. I love you. Bye.